flow.
No. What does discombobulated mean?
I don't know. It sounds good, though, because it just has bob in it. Bob. Discombobulated.
I like a cacophony.
Do you?
Yeah, I love a cacophony. My brother-in-law
cacophony
taught
of
me
what?
that. A cacophony of sound, a cacophony of people. Oh. Lots of, an abundance of, darling. Oh. Yes.
I like hen.
You're so impressed, aren't you? You like what?
Hen.
Hen.
Hen. Well, you know, in Scotland, you know, it's a little term of endearment. Hello, hen. How are you doing? And it just sounds all so sweet and plucky.
I prefer cock.
Will you welcome Carol, Colleen and Jane, the Loose Women. Come on and sit down. It's them Loose Women. Who's sitting where? Okay. How exciting to have you here. Thank you for joining us. It's great to have you on the show.
Oh, it's how excited we are to be here.
Well, because you don't normally let out late, do you? Normally it's a kind of a daytime thing.
We're daytime, yeah.
Well, do you hang out together?
And Tom Hanks is on. It's nothing about you, it's Tom.
And Dizzy.
He's very cute, actually.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got your eyes on Dizzy?
Yeah, well, man in a white suit, I like that.
Watch it, Dizzy. She's coming for you.
That's all good, man. Come.
What? What about that? Tom, it looks like me and you going home alone together then.
No, I want Tom.
You want Tom?
Yeah.
Carol?
No, thanks, Jonathan.
Oh! Just me and the donuts then, comfort eating as always. Great to have you though. And do you hang out much away from the show though? Because I mean, there's a few of you. There's the three of you here. There's a few other kind of regular Loose Women.
Yeah.
Then you have some floating ones as well, don't you? Who come in and out occasionally. But how much do you hang out? How close are you? Are you friends? Are you just kind of like working associates?
We don't really hang out that much, do we? Because we all live in, like, ridiculous places.
Yeah.
You know, Manchester, Cheshire, Wakefield.
Wakefield's not a ridiculous place.
No, but I mean ridiculously far. Well, it's far.
Yeah, it's a bit.
And I live in London, so you know.
There's a gap between you all, a physical gap in that way.
The distance, but we do like going out as a group.
Yeah.
You know,
But
we
it's
do
just
have
as
a laugh.
well. It's just as well we don't do it that often. Really.
No.
Yeah, I saw some
It's
photographs of you at one
mad.
thing. You were at some TV award show, and you got kind of a little bit carried away.
Yeah.
There's a picture of. And that's Carol arriving. I mean, that's before she had a drink.
That's because we lost.
It's a
Can
very.
you take it down now, please?
I think we might leave it up there for a while.
I think it's a good bottom.
That's one of the better pictures.
Yeah. Okay. When you're out partying together, do you kind of look after each other? Because I know when my wife's out with her friends, they take care of one another. More so than men, I think, who kind of egg each other on to bad behaviour. Are you like that? Are you protective of each other, or do you let Carol just do whatever she wants?
Well, we let her do whatever she wants up to a point, but then she gets past the point of knowing even where she is, who she is, or what's happening, and then we turn into her mother, don't we? Really, we're
I
like
need
her
one
two
of those
parents.
little camera things that the dog has.
No, you really don't.
Because then I can get up in the morning and I know exactly where I've been.
Why don't we do that as an experiment? Why don't we give you one to take away, and you come back in about, you know, a month, and we see exactly what you've been up to.
I'll tell you what, I bet it's the same pictures.
It will be, won't it?
You're all about the same age, aren't you? You're roughly the same age, aren't you? You're all about the same age?
I'm much younger than everybody else on that show.
Oh, yeah. So you're
She
kind
just
of like
looks the oldest.
mid-20s. Blimey.
We're all in our 40s, nearly.
Yeah, they share the cab here. There'll be 3 cabs going home. I can tell you. But you act. Do you act younger? Is it because that you're only recently back in a relationship? Was that because you were a single girl for years? Is that what it was?
A long, long time. Yeah, I do. I think I am sort of going backwards now. But he's only 27, you see. So, and I'm 49. But you know, we kind of meet in the middle. I think I'm about 10 years younger than I really am. But you know, that might be debatable.
He's so fit.
He's
lovely. Yeah.
There's some people might not know the show. I know the show because I watch it, and I'm sort of lolling around during the daytime. So I'm often there, sitting there with a dog on my lap, watching your show. Sometimes shouting at the screen, often agreeing with you, sometimes disagreeing. And I guess that's the point of the show. But how would you describe it to people who haven't seen it?
We've never, you know, professed to be question time. It's just a good giggle. Yeah. And when Colleen or Denise Welsh is on, it's all about about sex.
Always.
So, always about
Yeah,
sex.
well, how comfortable are you talking about that? Because some of you seem very relaxed and very open about talking about that, and other of you seem a little bit more... Who's the most kind of forthcoming with information? Who goes a little too far? Who doesn't like talking about that kind of thing?
I open my gob a bit too much, to be honest with you, and then worry about it afterwards. Like, I get home and no one's speaking to me, or the papers are on the phone. And so, yeah, I haven't got a problem with it. You know, if someone asks my opinion or someone asks me a question, I'll be honest with my answer.
She can't talk about it.
Do you not talk about it at all? So when this
like
topic inevitably comes up on the show, you have to join in, of course.
Well, I just think some things are, you know, I think people who talk about sex a lot are not having it. That's all I say.
Well, I can't believe she just actually said the word. When she's on the show, she goes, you know when you talk about... She can't even say it, but you
My
just
mother's
actually
usually
said it out
watching,
loud.
sat there with a cheese and pickle sandwich, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's difficult for me to talk about bonking when my mother's watching.
She's right.
Yeah,
But she's done it. She don't like
Yeah,
it.
she's done
The
it.
thought of bonking while eating a cheese and pickle sandwich is just about the greatest idea in the world.
Is it really?